Aussies are bracing for a wet and wild summer after heavy rain and flash flooding hit the east coast on day one. The forecast for the coming months shows severe thunderstorms and above average rainfall for the most of the country. But we are also preparing for scorching temperatures and unusually warm nights. For more, let's cross live to meteorologist Angus Hines at the BOM HQ. Sounds like a mixed bag. We've got to be ready for anything. So Queensland and New South Wales have been hit hard, haven't they, by rain and thunderstorms over the last 24 hours particularly. Will that continue?
Yeah, morning, Shervo. We certainly saw in summer with a bit of a bang heavy rainfall, storms and flooding across much of the eastern seaboard, really all the way from North Queensland around the Townsville area right down to Tasmania, which saw significant falls through the weekend as well. And most spots in between picked up some kind of rain or storms. There was a number of rivers which rose very quickly, particularly in Queensland and Tasmania, have led to some significant areas of flooding. We also got a very active thunderstorm that went right through the Sydney CBD yesterday, and that start to summer, of course we're into December now, we're into the summer months for Australia, perhaps a taste of what's to come, because if we do look into the crystal ball, the summer long range forecast, we see a couple of signals jumping out fairly strongly. The first one for rainfall is wet conditions, particularly across eastern Australia. So again, Queensland, New South Wales, ACT, Victoria, Tasmania, large parts of each of those states and territories all showing signals for pretty wet conditions in the months ahead, particularly through December. So perhaps the first half of summer, then maybe that signal tapers off a little bit, and warm weather ahead as well. No surprise, in our warm climate, we often see a signal for very warm summers, but really strongly seeing warm overnight temperatures, and that's likely to come hand in hand with high humidity values. So in the months ahead, expect lots of sticky nights, and I think the fan and the AC is going to be on overdrive in many places.
Yeah, well, that's the big thing. It puts a lot of pressure on our energy grid as well, doesn't it? With last week only threatening to have blackouts rolling through the heat of the summer as well. Angus, thanks for your time. We'll catch up, no doubt, in the coming days and weeks.